Aircraft Unlimited. For airplane videos, info and more. If you want to see more from the wonderful world of aircraft, feel free to subscribe, and don't forget to like and share. In this episode, fly high with Swedish Air Force in their SAAB AJS-37 VIGGEN. SAAB VIGGEN is a single-seat, single-engine, short to medium-range combat aircraft. It won worldwide reputation for its huge reversible thrust engine and excellent short takeoff landing performance and slow-speed flying characteristics, thus enabling the use of highways as dispersed airfields, while still being able to reach top speeds close to Mach 2. The aircraft was powered by a single Volvo RM8 turbofan, essentially a license-built variant of the Pratt & Whitney JT8D engine that powered commercial airliners, such as the 727, with an afterburner added. And heavily modified for supersonic speeds, it was produced by Svenska Flygmotor, later known as Volvo Aero. Since the original engine was constructed for subsonic speeds, most parts of the engine had to be redimensioned for the higher Mach speeds. Fans and turbine were altered, a new burn chamber designed with a totally new fuel control system. The power of the engine allowed the aircraft to reach speeds of Mach 2.1 and attain a practical ceiling of 18,000 meters. Flight range without outboard tank was 1820 kilometers. The airframe incorporated a thrust reverser to use during landings and ground positioning, which enabled operations from 500-meter airstrips with minimal support. The thrust reverser could be armed to engage when the nose wheel strut was compressed after touchdown via a pneumatic trigger mechanism. This enabled the aircraft to perform short, no-flare landings. The jet could then reverse and reposition itself for a short takeoff. This unique functionality was essential for operation from road bases and ultra-fast scrambles. In order to distribute the jet's weight on the ground, the designers used two-wheeled trolleys of the main landing gear struts. The VIGGEN was the first jet of its time incorporating a pulse Doppler radar. The PS-37A monopulse radar operated in the X-band and was designed for locating ships and ground targets. The radar had multiple operation modes. In passive mode, it did not emit any signal, but only listened for enemy jammers. These would show up as lines on the radar panel, indicating in which direction the emitter is located. The radar's terrain avoidance mode was helpful while flying at night or in low visibility situations. In terrain avoidance mode, the radar was positioned at 0-degree angle relative to the horizon, looking directly forwards, while continuing to sweep left and right. The only returns would be from terrain on aircraft's altitude. Mountains and hills higher than aircraft's current altitude would therefore show up as dark areas, whilst the terrain below the altitude would appear in a lighter shade. The VIGGEN has a range of different weapon systems it can employ. Most of them are geared towards hitting ground and surface targets, but air-to-air capability exists as well. The aircraft can carry unguided rockets, air-to-ground missiles, and unguided bombs for the air-to-ground role. It can also carry a guided gliding cluster munitions dispenser. Air-to-air capability is supplemented by Sidewinder missiles and 30mm cannon pods.